Hey guys, Sorko, welcome back to Persona 4 Golden. Let's carry on where we left off. We have made it to the secret laboratory. This is Naoto's dungeon. He's been thrown into the TV world, or he's entered involuntarily. Time will tell what the truth is. For now, though, I need to form a party to go in for the rescue op. And I'm not sure who to bring, to be honest. I do have to say, though, I'm iffy about bringing Kanji along. He has been neglected a little bit, for lack of a better term for it. And, well, it's going to take a bit more effort to train him up, so I might save him for when I have to go back to the game world or to the club to fetch those side quest items. And I'm just thinking, yeah, I'd really like Chie to come along this time, so, perhaps we just stick with the OG crew this time? I mean, Teddy has been a little bit mischievous lately, and he could use some punishment by sitting on the sidelines, so, yeah, let's bring the OG crew along. Yosuke? Jeez, what a stunt to pull. Let's save him, So. Yep, let's do it. We've got a lot to accomplish. Let's go, So. Yukiko, you coming along? So-kun, let's go save him. Naoto-kun is probably waiting for us. Yeah, that sentence kind of concerns me. I hope he's waiting for us, as in he's waiting to be rescued rather than waiting for us to stumble into a trap of some kind, and he's lured us here. Okay, we won't fail. Right, and Chie? Well, let's hurry and go. Alright. Yeah, we'll definitely do it. Teddy, you look after Kanji. Don't get up to any shenanigans, please. I know you two are quite mischievous. Okay, good luck. Not quite sure what to expect from this dungeon. Unknown intruder detected inside facility. Threat level, yellow. Deploying guards inside the facility. Warning! Warning! Attention intruders! Leave the facility immediately. I repeat, leave the facility immediately. Huh? Intruders? That means us, right? Well, Rize, did you see anyone else walk through the front door? I think it means us. Right, connected to the network, let's go. I wonder if we're going to be traveling downwards instead of upwards. Damn, that's a fancy door. We got shadows patrolling the control room. Alright, let's, well, it's not even an ambush, so this is hardly the best start.
Be careful. There's an ice-immune enemy.
Ice-immune enemy. Gotcha. How about wind, then? Well, it looked like we were still sufficiently powerful enough to keep soldiering on. We don't need to grind or anything, so I guess we just, rush our way to the top, then. Because it's always hard to get these episodes out if I'm cutting a lot of the dungeon gameplay. And I do need to level up at some point. It's just... yeah, these dungeons aren't as exciting as the palaces in Persona 5, right? Because they're all just repetitive loops that are procedurally generated. You know, the whole vibe of this dungeon has got me thinking to Neo Cortex's labs, which in Crash Bandicoot, the original one. It's pretty cool, though. I'm getting fond memories. Yep, looks like we're heading downwards, but look at this map. Goodness me. These floors are going to be quite big. Should have noticed because it said basement floor 1, and now we're in basement floor 2. Warning! Warning! Attention intruders! Leave the facility immediately. I repeat, leave the facility immediately. Does this mean Naoto-kun doesn't want our help? I don't really get it, but let's go on for now. Well, I mean, I don't think he created this place unless he is the killer. So... I mean, he does have his defenses up IRL, I'm sure. Still, a simple call to action such as, intruders please leave immediately, I don't think that's going to be very effective. I guess he's just put that there for insurance purposes, in case intruders do come along and insurers want to see that they've tried their best to get rid of any potential threats.
Careful!
It's my... Gotcha!
Oh, here comes Kanji. He's
this.
like, no, you gotta include me in these battles.
Oh, very nice!
So he's come with a cavalry attack. Hopefully we can get a bunch of XP out of this.
It got back up!
But
Defeat it
we're
fast.
cutting it pretty close with our health.
It got back up! Defeat it fast!
Okay, let's go.
Well, we got one of them. I'll take it, thanks to Kanji's
Hey,
intervention.
I leveled up!
And we'll get some level ups out of it. Basement level 3. Warning! Warning! Attention intruders! Leave the facility immediately. I repeat, leave the facility immediately. Hey Senpai, when Naoto-kun appeared on the Midnight Channel, he said he was going to undergo a body alteration operation. Yeah, about that. Did that mean Naoto-kun's going to be altered here? Is it possible to do that here? I suppose it would be, but Not with the tools he's using, Rize. It may be going a bit too far if he uses that giant blade. Crap, we need to hurry. We sure do. Because maybe we don't have to wait for the fog to roll in. He might just end up killed here. Oh look, we got Al Raune, which has a striking resemblance to Kanji during the beach trip. He has now been welcomed into my heart, so thank you. You know, I have to say that I appreciate Chie's galactic punt ability because she's so obsessed with kung fu movies and training and whatnot. You can imagine, like, all her life she's just wanted this opportunity to kick something out of this world, literally, and she gets to do it here in the TV world. Basement floor. Unknown intruders have arrived at B4F. Threat level, orange. Majority facility areas locked. Eliminate the intruders. Alright, well, Rize has nothing to say about that one this time. Well, we've escalated to threat level orange, so I guess I'll take that as a compliment. That finally, Naoto, is registering us as a threat as I dance around the shadow trying to slash it only to not ambush it. It's funny how only Yosuke and Chie are the only ones who have really used SP. I have used barely any. Yukiko's only used some to heal everyone. Other than that, though, it's just the Yosuke and Chie show. The research area is beyond this point. Entry is forbidden to ordinary combatants. Please present your ID. Ordinary combatants, huh? So only combatants are allowed through. What on earth are you experimenting on down here, Dr. Naoto Shirogane? Alright, there were no signs of a key on this floor, so we're probably going to need to come back if we're going to advance through the door that needs combatants to present their ID, so let's keep heading on downward. Intruders will be eliminated. I repeat, intruders will be eliminated. I understand.
You need to watch your health, Senpai.
That's actually a good point as well. Rize, thank you very much. Just the old attack. You attacked the leader? Well, let me snap you out of it.
Yosuke-senpai is injured. This is bad.
That was for trying to attack me before. Sorry, Yosuke. Oh boy. These damn hands, they're getting away with it. Basement 6. Unknown intruders have arrived at B6F. Eliminate the intruders. Yep, keep telling your soldiers that. They are doing a pretty poor job, to be honest. So I'd have to guess we're about halfway through this dungeon, so maybe a boss fight coming up sooner or later? For now, though, let's practice on these hands.
Oh, a rare one. Don't let it get away.
Honestly, just reading that skill ballsack, it's just, oh god, dirty. Beyond this point is confidential. Entry is forbidden for ordinary combatants and researchers. Please present your ID. The door won't open with the research card. Well, I do have the research card, so does that mean I need to go back down? The research area is beyond this point. Right, because the other door that we encountered was banned to combatants and researchers. This one was just to combatants. Entry is forbidden to ordinary combatants. Please present your ID. Use the research card to open. Alright, what is beyond this door, I wonder? A mini-boss? Well, I don't think we have got the SP to deal with it, but we'll see how we go. I like spicing things up and living on the edge. Hey Naoto, are you around here, your shadow form? I'm expecting to face off against it. Probably beyond this door, so let's get some of our SP in order at the very least before we head on through. I have 29 snuff souls. This is just like Skyrim all over again, where I just don't use my items until I absolutely need to, or I just wait until the end game and I just have an abundance of it. There we go. Who needs the Fox quest to be complete? Psst. Be careful, I sense a strong presence beyond this door. Open the door and enter? Let's do it. I didn't even max out our SP. That's how confident I am. Oh god. Intruder detected within the research area. Elimination proceeding. Alright, well, Naoto's still nowhere to be found, and I gotta take care of this transformer.
Good. Darkness won't work.
Dominating machine is charged up. That's concerning. Let's start with the Gyaradyne, I guess. I doubt it has weaknesses, but...
Damn, it's not going down.
We actually do more than 10 damage on
Keep
this
it up.
one, so that's a good sign. Do a regular attack, I just want to see if it resists.
Yikes, it's tough.
It doesn't resist physical attacks, which is great. Let's do an ice attack here with Bufadine. Alright, and let's go for Agadine. Just get the weaknesses out of the way, you know, I don't want to say I didn't try.
So persistent.
Herculean Strike!
Just what I'd expect,
Wow.
GA-senpai. Woo!
I mean, damn, we tanked it, pretty much. Let's go for a Power Slash. Let's see if we can crit it. Highly doubt.
That's some thick skin.
And we'll go for a Power Charge with Chie. Since he does not resist Fizz, it might be worth actually doing a physical attack on him. On this end of things, let's do Mazionga. Just so I can say I've tried electricity. Alright. Let's do Meteorama. Heal everyone up, please. In your supportive role. Alright. He's charging up again, but hey, we can tank whatever he hits. Especially since he's charging up, that's actually a pretty good tactic. Back here, Power Slash? No, let's do a Gyrodine.
Damn, it's not going down.
We'll use a Heat Wave since you don't have a single target physical attack. I don't want to make use of the Power Charge.
Yikes, it's
174. It is pretty tough, I have to say. We've got Vicious Strike. Switching over to King Key, he's got Power Charge and he's got Brave Blade. So I want to take use of that, but I will lose my increased attack over the next round, which is unfortunate. But I think we can still do a lot of damage to him.
I can't defeat it.
Herculean Strike again. And I just block physical attacks with King Key. Excellent. Our attack's back to normal. Gyrodine.
That's some thick skin.
With Chie, I think let's use a assault signal of some kind. I think that's what we need to use. Yes. Increases the entire party's attack. I mean, he's basically a mini-boss, so I should be allowed to use such an item. Brave Blade him. Let's do it. Oh my god! 499 damage. You love to see it. Agadine, go!
I couldn't do it.
Right, so he's got a fairly repetitive pattern. I should be able to heal us all in time for the next round. In the meantime, Gyrodine. We've got a pattern here.
Someone else's
It's
turn.
not broken. Let's not fix it. Bufala. Actually, no, Power Charge as well, please. Good. I'm gonna Power Charge myself. Just like last time, definitely worth. And Meteorama, get everyone healed up in time for the next Herculean Strike. It didn't quite max out with Chie, but that should be fine. I block it.
Yosuke-senpai!
In fact, I reflected
oh,
it.
man, oh man!
Alright. I'm pissed
Come on,
now.
Yosuke, back on your feet, soldier. He had a one more, so I actually need to expedite the healing. Because he charged up thanks to his critical attack
That's
on
some thick
Yosuke.
skin.
We've already done our Power Charge. Heat Wave.
Someone finish it off!
Damn, it's
Guys,
just not the same.
GA-senpai's really hurt.
Brave Blade. Oh, look at that. It's just so beautiful. Seeing big numbers on a boss like this. The only bad thing is it just barely nudges the bar along. Stand by.
One
Oh,
enemy to
he's
go.
malfunctioning.
Keep it up.
Come on, Gyrodine again. One more.
Someone else's turn.
This is the round. This is the round where we get him. Still regular attack.
Yikes, it's tough.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Brave Blade, no need to charge this time. Excellent.
Great job.
That's all you have to say, huh? Great job. Not like, oh my god, guys, you're so awesome. No, it's just the two words. Great job. GJ. Felt a surge of energy after the recent battle.
Senpai.
Level 60. Excellent.
Leveled up.
Making good progress, and the others aren't too far behind as well, which is great to see. Yes, you did it, Senpai. There we go. Rize's expanding on the great job. Oh, okay. Right, well, I'm expecting some sort of card key in this chest. Obtained the leader card. Interesting, he keeps the leader card on the 4th floor of the basement to access a door on the 6th floor. In any case, let's make our return backwards. I was going to go back to the Fox, but I don't think that's necessary anymore because, again, I didn't realize how many snuff souls I've got in my backpack. It's the equivalent of having so much food in your fridge and your pantry, but you still go to get takeouts.
Here goes! Take this!
I always wonder where or how Kanji threw his bike into the TV world so we could bring it along. Or, you know how we all stash our weapons underneath our uniforms, supposedly? I can just imagine Kanji waddling into Junes with his bicycle underneath his shirt. Damn, look at that much XP from defeating these hads. Honestly, Megiddo does about 300 damage to each one. I'm just gonna get power levels all the way if I just keep running into those golden hands. Beyond this point is confidential. Entry is forbidden for ordinary combatants and researchers. Please present your ID. Use the leader card to open. Alright. Oh, it's just a standard set of stairs. Excellent. I'll be honest, I was expecting another boss battle for some reason. I don't know why. We just had one to get the key to open that door, so... Unknown intruders have entered classified Sector 2. Threat level red. Deploying increased guards within the facility. The intruders must be eliminated. Man, it's seriously rejecting us. We'll just have to get ourselves fired up and bust on through. I think we've been doing a good job of that so far. Let's keep it up.
Careful. That enemy's immune to wind.
There are some fucked up experiments going on in this lab, I have to say.
Ooh, okay.
She is like, I don't want anything to do with this experiment. It's always nice when they're weak to physical attacks. I just feel like it's a bit of a breather.
You ready, Yukiko? I'm with you.
Oh, twin dragons. I mean, this doesn't happen so often anymore for some reason. It was really common before. Now, it's like whenever the girls feel like it, they'll just show off to the boys. You know what I miss? I miss encountering the shadows along the way through the dungeon. You know, it's just been oddly quiet. We just get the alerts that, you know, we're intruders and whatnot, we shouldn't be here, but...
Darkness won't work.
Like with Kanji and Yukiko and Rize, we could hear and see the shadows with each floor that we advanced on. And here it's just, you know, awfully quiet, which is a bit of a shame, but it's okay. I'm sure we'll learn a lot once we reach the very bottom of this laboratory. We're getting closer. Stop the intruders! Stop the intruders! Okay, I can sense Naoto nearby. Just a little more to go. Hang in there. Alright, we're on the 8th floor. I wonder if there's going to be 11, 10, perhaps? Or maybe just 9. Come here, you golden hand. I need more XP before the boss fight. Damn, how the turntables. Now everyone's got SP except for me. Because everyone started getting weak to lightning, and that's all... Well, it's all I can contribute, really, because everyone else has got the required elements. Oh god.
That's not good. Darkness won't work.
Now it's just a regular shadow. Fantastic. 602 damage just regularly? Oh boy.
Someone else's turn.
1,000 damage.
Keep it up.
Wow.
Yikes,
What is
it's
going on here?
tough.
Well, this looks like a big floor. Goodness me. Come on, let's progress. We're getting close to Naoto now. Never mind, it's not as big as I thought. It's just corridor after corridor. There's no splitting pathways or anything, so that's all good. 2 tanks and a horse. It's like your typical Civilization game, and where the horse somehow wins against the tanks. Level 9. Oh, this must be it. Something's behind that door. Open the door and enter. Looks like I've actually got everything I need to open this door this time, rather than in the game world with Mitsuo. I had to go back and collect the key. Right, in that case, let's go to the game world, defeat the mini-boss there, gain the extra weapon, and we'll come back and face off against Naoto, presumably. I sense a strong shadow on the highest floor. What should we do, Senpai? Shall we go after it? Come on, might as well. Let's get this show on the road. Yep, let's do the any percent speedrun on this game world and practice for AGDQ, shall we? Alright, that took a little bit longer than I thought it would, but we made it to the end game once again. This feeling. I sense a shadow behind that door. Are you ready for it? Yes, I think I am. We've barely lost any HP or SP along the way, thanks to the cards that we get, and of course it's the Transformer. Don't let me down, Senpai. Show me your skills. Oh yes, of course. You know I'll always show off to you, Rize. Right.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
Let's make it a good one. Let's start off with a basic Bufala. Why not? I'm probably gonna...
Yikes, it's
Oh,
tough.
okay. It doesn't resist anything. That's a good sign to start off with. Let's do Bufadine with Teddy.
What? I can't
318.
defeat it!
Go for it.
I'm gonna do a power charge and then do a Brave Blade afterwards. That should do plenty of damage, especially with my attack up.
Hey,
Whoa.
not bad, Teddy. Keep it up.
Right, yeah, that wasn't too bad at all. Let's do Zeonga. Again, I don't think it's weak to anything, but it's
It ain't
worth
going down!
covering my bases. Regular attack, please.
Couldn't quite beat it.
It resists regular attacks. Okay. So, physical attacks are kind of off the table, even though I've just done a power charge, but that's fine. Bufadine. We shouldn't have too much trouble. And Brave Blade should do a lot of damage, even if he does resist.
Enemy down.
We'll just do a crit of
Just
1,000
say
damage.
the word! Have at it!
It's
Right.
showtime.
Well, this
Are
is
you
going to be
ready?
over quite quickly, isn't it?
Like I'd say no.
Go!
Of course
Beat him
not.
up.
Kanji's keen to curb stop this mech. Alright, that was kind of pathetic, but it's fine.
Kanji's been hit. Someone help
Kanji's
him.
been crit.
Whoa, Kanji, are you okay?
You punk!
Yeah, he's fine. So please don't call Rize a punk. She was just checking if you were okay. Again, Zeonga.
Here goes Persona! Lay down and die
Okay,
already!
that's not so bad. Let's go back to using our magic attacks, please.
Someone finish it off!
Should be able to take care of it this round, right? Surely.
What? I can't defeat it!
If I do another Brave Blade, how are we gonna go? Resists.
Whoa, Kanji, are you okay?
You punk! No, I'm just kidding. Everything's fine. Regular attack.
What do they
Done.
think would happen?
I've got no idea, but hey, we got some XP and yen out of it. You've defeated a mighty enemy, your courage has increased. Was it really mighty though? I'm not quite
Careful
sure.
there, Kanji. You're low on health.
Damn, Rize's really concerned about kanji. Let's check. No response. It must be a tile, not an object. Something's on the floor. Obtained a Gaia sword. There we go. A weapon for me. Slightly better than my great sword. I do have the metal bat, but the hit percentage is not something I'm quite keen on having, so there's that. Alright, time to go back. Let's actually collect the silver lump before we head on against Naoto, if he is hiding behind the door, on floor 9, that is. One of my favorite comments
Can
that I
someone
read
heal me?
since coming to this dungeon was, did the creators of this game think moaning was a music instrument? Right, the other boss in the game world's been defeated. We've got the silver lump. It's about time we go through this door and face whatever's on the other side. I do believe it's going to be the final boss, even though it's only the 9th floor. The game world had 10, everything else before that had 11, I believe. So yeah, I can't imagine that we've got an encounter here and then 2 floors later we've got a boss fight. So I think we're ready to go. Something's behind that door. Open the door and enter. Let's do it. We've got Yosuke and Yukiko back in the party, swapping out Kanji and Teddy.
Naoto!
Looks like he's here. Oh boy, and so are the tools. Oh, he's already having a conversation.
Ah, it's about time you arrived.
Yeah, about that. Were you waiting for us so you could kill us, or were you waiting for us to rescue you? Because if it's the latter, you seem to have everything under control right now.
Dealing with this child has been quite a pain.
And, well, now I guess you can see the perspective of your colleagues on what they had to deal with, I suppose.
No! No, don't go!
It's useless speaking with you. I need to go back now.
Right.
Why? Why are you leaving me here? Why am I always left alone? It's so lonely. I don't want to be alone. Naoto-kun.
That is your shadow self speaking, so there has to be some degree of truth to it, right?
You wear the same face as me. It's as if you're implying we're one and the same.
Yeah, about that.
But the difference between me and you is...
I mean, don't say it, but we all know you're going to do it, so...
Why delude yourself? I am you.
Well, that was a abrupt change in personality there.
These childish gestures are no mere affectation. They're the truth.
Affectation.
The fools all say it, don't they? You're only a child. Keep out of our business, kid, and so forth.
Yeah, but see, the thing is... Sure, you're just a child, but hey, you're gonna grow up eventually and you'll become an adult, right? So, you know, this is all just temporary.
No matter how many cases you spend hours cogitating over, no matter how many crimes you solve, you're a child in their eyes.
There's no need to get too worked up over this, right? I mean, everyone has that feeling when you're a child that you wish you were older, you wish you were an adult so you could be taken seriously, so you don't have to be ruled by the authority of your parents or teachers and the like.
It's your brain they're interested in. The gray matter locked up in that skull. As long as they need it, you're an ace detective. But once you're done, it's back to the playpen with you.
I do have to say that's a shitty feeling of, you know, when they need you, they'll come get you and they'll be nice to you, but then once you've given them what they wanted or they needed, they just discard you like you weren't ever their friend in the first place.
You haven't the means to deal with society's two-faced nature. You're just a lonely child.
We can change that. We can be your friends, Naoto. We had fun at the club, right?
Naoto.
I want to be a grown-up. I want to be a big boy right now. Then they'll see who I am.
I mean, I've said this before, you know. Sure, we all want to grow up as kids, but growing up is kind of overrated. I mean, it has its perks. Sure, you can do what you like, I suppose, and you have this freedom, but this freedom comes with responsibilities, and you need to discipline yourself. And, you know, you got bills, taxes, jobs. Oof. Growing up, you know, it's not the best thing in the world. Enjoy your childhood while you can.
I want a reason for me to stay.
That's enough. I can find my own reason for living. Ha! I'm telling you that's impossible. You are but a child. How can you change that essential truth?
Time. I've said this before. Time will pass.
Stop it! At your core, you admire the sort of strong and cool men who populate detective fiction. But in trying to emulate them, you must know that in truth, you're nothing of the sort. You're a child. There's no avoiding first principles. Admit that you're a child, and admit that there's nothing you can do about it. Now then, our analysis is complete. Let us begin the body alteration procedure!
Okay, so the body alteration procedure is to turn him into an adult then?
You have no objections, do you? Naoto Shirogane.
Naoto's in quotation marks. What's that all about? Is that not your real name?
Stop it! Naoto. Such a cool, manly name.
Is it a fake?
But a name doesn't change the truth. It doesn't let you cross the barrier between the sexes. How could you become an ideal man when you were never male to begin with?
So, hang on. The body alteration...
Wait, what? Did I hear that right?
No, I've got this all wrong. Oh my god. Sorry. So, the body alteration procedure, nothing to do with being an adult. It was my first instinct, which is what I thought when I saw the Midnight Channel and we're talking about body alteration procedure, but it's the opposite of what I thought. I thought it was a man wanting to become a woman, but it's the other way around. It's a woman trying to become a man.
He's not a guy?
Is
I won't throw a tantrum. That accomplishes nothing.
I mean, I did think that Naoto had a feminine sort of voice, but I was just attributing that to the fact that, you know, some female voice actresses voice male characters, and this whole time, so Naoto's actually a girl. Oh my goodness.
How often I've heard those words from the adults.
That animation. Sorry, I was just... I've been fooled again, you know? Like, I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was a guy wanting to become a girl, but no, it was the other way around. It was a girl wanting to become a guy.
Throwing a tantrum won't solve anything, Naoto-kun, and other such bilge.
And this is what the body alteration procedure is all about, huh?
They made you cry, didn't they? Yet here you are, mimicking those same men. What exactly are you trying to justify?
So, is this maybe also attributed to the fact that she's not being taken seriously? I've got to switch my pronouns now. That she's not being taken seriously by the police force, not just because she's a child, but because she's a girl, and perhaps she thought, well, maybe I can knock one of these things out by pretending to be a guy? Perhaps?
What? It's all right. You needn't suffer anymore. That's why you're undergoing this body alteration procedure to begin with. You throw a tantrum, but it fails to change the situation a single bit. I can quite understand the feeling.
Oh boy.
After all, I am you. That's not true!
There we go. There's the voice.
Don't say it!
I mean, it's too late. It's gonna happen, guys. Let's just be ready. Be on standby.
It's okay. Let the kids spill the whole thing.
See, Kanji's got the right idea. Let's just let it happen, and we'll intervene like we always do.
If not, Naoto's just gonna keep hurting.
And you've got a good point there, Kanji. She needs to do this.
We'll just do our job and kick the Shadow's ass, yeah?
That's exactly what I said, yes. Oh goodness,
As
that
if
animation
you know
though.
anything about me.
Huh, creepy.
You'll kick my ass, huh? Fine. Go ahead and try, you lizard-brained imbecile.
Oh, I know you're not directing that line at me. Okay, I'm not even a professor anymore. I've elevated myself. I am now level 5 knowledge, thank you very much. So don't you be calling me or my friends lizard brain imbeciles. Uh-oh, here we go. What kind of shadow are we going to be facing?
Save the discussion for later.
Here it comes.
Get ready. Oh my god. It's it's a cyborg. Half zombie,
I
half
am
robot.
a shadow, the true self.
I don't even know where to begin when it comes to analyzing the symbolism behind this shadow. To be honest, I mean, there's probably a lot that I'm missing. But I'm sure you guys, as always, will let me know in the comments, right?
What? Are you sick of yourselves too?
No, we've accepted who we are, and I guess you need to do the same.
Very well. Then let's begin the special operation.
Alright, here we go. Right. Sorry, lots going through my head right now. That twist. Let's start with a power charge. No, let's switch to Kinki first. And then we'll do a power charge. Since Kinki's stronger and has the physical skills, so is charged up. It would be remiss of me not to try our elemental skills to see if we could potentially down her. 163 damage, okay. Decent chunk of health, I saw. Bufala? Whata, indeed. 126, not weak to ice or wind. Let's try Agadine. And we got resist. Mute Ray. Oh, nice dodge there, Yosuke. Well done. Let's go for the Brave Blade now. Let's see how much damage can we do. In the thousands, not quite. 691. Well, she tried to silence us, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the most of my non-mute nature. Let's power charge with Chie as well. Why not? And Yukiko, can you just do a regular physical attack then? And we'll miss. Cool. Great. Bufadine.
Yukiko-senpai,
Ouch.
are you okay?
Mute Ray. Jeez, way to go after her go while she's down. She withstood the attack though.
Shouldn't someone heal Yukiko-senpai?
We should. I probably will get Yosuke to do it. Power charge again, please. Because
Can you
Yukiko won't be
stand?
able to heal. We do have Diorama. Heal her.
Thank you.
She is silenced, but that's not a huge deal because Naoto's resistant to fire anyway. Let's do Heat Wave. Alright, not bad. Regular attack. Oh, we missed again.
No, that will never do. Patience must lie still for me to drill proper holes into them.
You don't drill holes using a circular saw, Naoto. Zidine. Oh, goodness.
Yosuke-senpai. Oh man.
Dekaja. Well, our stat increases are nullified, but I think they were about due to reset anyway, so that's not a huge loss. Let's do Brave Blade. We don't have our increased attack, but we should still do a decent amount of damage, 540.
I'm
Alright.
pissed now.
Yeah, use that
Yukiko-senpai's
anger.
persona is sealed.
That's fine. I'll get her to use an assault signal. How about that? For now, though, let's use Garadine. 125. Bufala. Probably should have done power charge, but it's okay.
Yukiko-senpai's persona is sealed.
Let's do assault signal. I mean, I could cure her silence, but that's just gonna take another turn. Element 0. Elemental resistance is nullified. Okay. Brave Blade again, please. I'm gonna need some healing after this, but the silence should be wearing off. So hopefully Yukiko can heal me before anything devastating happens. Garadine, since we've got increased attack. 163.
Yukiko-senpai's persona is sealed.
Charge.
I'll finish you.
Good. Yukiko's recovered. Excellent. Perfect timing. Heal us all. Especially me, though. Good. Galgalim Eyes.
Chie-senpai,
Innervation.
quick, someone heal her.
Damn it. I'll get Yosuke to do it. Power charge.
Chie-senpai's acting weird.
I mean, I did power charge with her, so she won't be able to use her physical attack. Let's get rid of the innervation, though. Royal Jelly. I knew there was a reason why I've collected so many
you.
during the time where I was decent at exams. Regular attack. 237.
Guys, Chie-senpai's really hurt.
She is. Let's do Dairahan. There's no need to do Meteorama this time. And this will actually get her to full health, so perfect.
Why must you struggle so much?
Because we need to defeat you, Shadow Naoto. Maragadine.
Chie-senpai's been hit.
She is
Hang in
weak
there.
again. Heat Riser. Uh-oh. Haven't seen that used in Persona 4 yet, I don't think. Okay, I've charged, but I don't want to miss. So, is there anything I can use against this Heat Riser? Nullify stat bonuses. Let's do it. Good. Back to normal. Chie's down, but she should be okay. Garadine, we're past halfway, guys. Come on. Don't give up. 165.
I let my guard down.
Yeah, just for 1 second. I wasn't expecting a Maragadine either. Power charge. I think our attack's gonna go back to normal next round. Yep, it's already begun. Regular attack, please. Okay, again, missed. We're just not having any...
Yukiko-senpai needs
Yukiko's
help.
just taking a pure supportive role. Maybe I should have used another assault signal.
Shouldn't someone
Affinity's
heal
back to normal.
Yukiko-senpai?
Yes, we will get that done. Brave Blade! Good. We'll use Garonine with Yosuke. Good, good. I think our charge is worn
Shouldn't
off.
someone heal Yukiko-senpai?
No, it hasn't. Good. Go for it. Heat Wave. 205 damage. Probably should have just done a regular attack. I think it did the same amount of damage, but we won't be able to use the charge. Let's do Meteorama. Hopefully this is enough for us to survive any attacks that's thrown our way.
Why won't you lie down and die? You children can't do anything at all!
Well, if Persona 5's taught me anything, it's that adults are helpless, and we always gotta rely on teenagers to take care of things. Element 0, our resistance nullified, that's fine. I can live with that. Do we need to charge up again? Would be good, right?
Persona!
Why not? Then we can get this over with in the next round. Garonine, get Yukiko to use an assault signal. Let's do a regular attack. Okay, 65, that's not that good. Assault signal, please. I've only got one left. Do I really need to use one? I mean, we're so close to winning, right? I reckon we just save that assault signal and miss with the fan. Maragadine.
Chie-senpai's
Damn
been
it.
hit. Hang in there.
Heat Riser. Okay, let's do the same thing. Purifying Water. Good.
Up we go!
Back on your feet, Chie. Come on.
Let's do this!
We've got this. Garonine. Let's do a power charge. And let's do Meteorama. Maybe I should have just used the assault signal instead of prolonging this fight, but I figure there's no need to use it.
Chie-senpai's
If you're gonna
been
keep
hit.
using
Hang in
Maragadine,
there.
maybe I should be just throwing the Paprika that I've got. I need to keep using Purifying Water. Good. Unfortunately, I don't have Debilitate or anything of the sort. Maybe. Where is it? Red Paprika. Let's give that to Chie. And then Naoto won't have that one more anymore. And that'll stop... Oh my god, really? So that'll stop her from using the Heat Riser attack. Heal, yes, let's do it. Damn, this Heat Riser is like a last-minute foil to my plans to take care of Naoto. Oh, now you dodge it entirely. Great. So there was no need for the red Paprika. Brave Blade, come on, let's get this over with. Why are we missing all of a sudden? All my charges have been useless. Goodness me. We're choking at the ass end of this fight. Come on, Chie, please. You need a power charge again. Great. Yukiko, do we need a heal? I think we'll be fine. Oh, great. Finally, we landed a physical attack only for it to just do only 48 damage. No, no need a power charge. I'm done. Let's just get this over with. 205 damage. Garodine, come on, guys. Focus. No more misses, please. 121. Heat Wave. 188. I think we did more damage using a fire attack, so let's do that. 67 is more than 48.
Yukiko-senpai needs help.
There we go. We've resisted.
Persona!
Love to see it, but I will need some healing after this if we
Careful,
don't
guys.
defeat
You're
her.
really low on health.
Understood. Okay, fire resistance reverted. Go for it. Oh, so close,
Careful, guys.
but I can't
You're
take a
really
risk.
low on health.
Let's Meteorama. Here we are. I should be able to survive. Good dodge, Chie. That's what I needed from you. Perfect. Brave Blade. This should end it. There we go. Shutting down. Yep. Unplugged. Oh, goodness me. That last part of the fight went way longer than it should have. But hey, we got 3,742 XP and 10,000 yen. Surge of energy inside after the recent battle.
Congratulations!
Level 68, just shy of the magic number. HP and SP have increased.
All right,
And
level up.
Rize has also leveled up. Or Himiko has.
So Naoto-kun was a girl.
Is a girl, Chie. The body alteration procedure did not go through.
Are you awake?
You alright?
Where am I?
You don't remember?
I remember you all arriving, and... That's right. You saw everything.
It sounds like she's fallen back to her normal voice. We did see everything, Naoto. But it's nothing to be ashamed of, okay?
I lost both my parents in an accident. I was still young, so my grandfather took me in. I was inept at making friends, so I spent my time reading detective novels in my grandfather's study.
I see.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be an awesome hard-boiled detective. My parents were proud of their job. I had no qualms about following in their footsteps. An inherited occupation can feel stifling to many, but I welcomed it. I yearned for the day I could be a detective myself.
I mean, I gotta say, inheriting the job of a detective sounds pretty awesome, you know? I understand what you mean, though, about inherited occupation can feel stifling, especially, you know, if your parents are doctors or lawyers. There's a lot of study involved in those fields, and it can feel daunting, you know, pursuing what your parents did. But a detective would be a pretty good role for society. I mean, obviously the job is pretty stressful and can be pretty devastating because you're investigating murders, for goodness sake, and you have to catch the killer. If you don't, you're letting the victim down and families down. It is a tough job, but, you know, solving mysteries, right?
Perhaps I inherited that desire from them as well.
Perhaps you did.
I was always alone. Seeing that, my grandfather must have believed it was his duty to help me realize my dream.
You do come from a family of detectives, Naoto.
I secretly aided my grandfather with his clients, and before I knew it, people started calling me Junior Detective. At first I was delighted, but not everything went so smoothly.
Everyone treated you like a child, huh?
What was that you said about you're only a child?
Not everyone welcomes my collaboration when it comes to solving cases.
Yeah, I think it's just an ego thing. You know, as an adult, you don't want some child rocking up and solving the case for you. It makes you look bad and inferior.
My status as a child was sufficient to offend many of those whom I worked with.
Because you just dismiss them, right? You're like, you're a child, what do you know? And then when they come up with the right answer and you couldn't for so long, you just feel salty and bitter.
Were that the only issue, then it would have resolved itself with time.
Exactly. So you knew that. You knew that it was only a matter of time, but obviously, I guess this stems beyond just being a child for Naoto.
But though I will one day change from a child to an adult, I will never change from a woman to a man.
Do you not like
Damn.
being a girl?
The way that line was delivered was sad.
Is that why you always dressed like a boy?
My sex doesn't fit my ideal image of a detective.
Right, you think a detective is an adult male. from the hard-boiled detective novels you've been reading, right?
Besides, the police department is a male-oriented society.
That is also true. So I guess I was right before then. You put yourself forward as a male because you wanted to be taken more seriously, but obviously you're still a child, so that was still working against you.
If they had the slightest concrete reason to look down on me, no one would need me anymore.
And you just wanted to be useful and accepted.
You don't know that.
Hey,
You preemptively took on this image when you didn't know for sure whether they'll dismiss you for being a girl. Because girl detective, or I shouldn't say girl, women detectives exist, you know, and they coexist with their male counterparts. So, I mean, I'm sure there's a bit of discrimination in the workplace, and that's what really sucks, you know. I will never understand why people have to discriminate against one another. We're all humans at the end of the day, and we all have different viewpoints and ideas, and I think diversity has a lot of benefits in that you can offer new perspectives and just in general a new way of seeing things and getting collaborative ideas from each other is definitely a strong point. So there's no need to disguise yourself as a male. I think you should embrace the fact that you're a woman detective and use that to your advantage in the police department.
you must know already that what you yearn for isn't to become an adult or become a boy.
I think you're just yearning for acceptance. Naoto, is that right?
You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. I kept ignoring you, pretending you didn't exist.
Looks like you're about to face your shadow.
But you are me,
There we go.
and I am you. You've always been inside me. What I should yearn for, no. What I must strive for, isn't to become a man.
And think about it, if you are a woman detective and you're successful, you're leading the way. You're gonna set a trail for other girls who want to become detectives to follow.
It's to accept myself for who I really am.
So it's sort of like a Mulan situation, isn't it? Where she was trying to infiltrate a male-dominated sort of line of work for reasons, but in the end of the day, just embrace who you are, and if you can do the job and you can do it well, they have to accept that you're good at it, right? There's a reason Inaba called you to the police department, even though you're just a high schooler. You were still called to help with the case. The strength of heart required to face oneself has been made manifest. Wowee, look at that. A long sword for such a tiny little being. Goodness. Naoto has faced her other self. She has obtained the facade used to overcome life's hardships, the persona Sukuna Hikona. Uh-oh.
In
She's
any
exhausted.
event, you're a devious bunch. I can't believe you kept something like this hidden for so long.
You're one to talk. You've been hiding things too, Naoto, okay? Goodness.
No wonder the perpetrator has eluded the police.
Yeah, about that.
But it's apparent now. This case is far from over.
Indeed, it is. I don't know, this whole scene right now is just... I'm starting to think whether Naoto can still be considered a suspect. I don't think so. Can we? I don't know. I'm hesitant to strike people off my suspect list. I'm probably gonna keep them all open until the very end.
That's right. And you proved it, Naoto.
It's just that, Naoto's made appearances here and there for quite some time.
Anyways, we can talk more later. We need to get you out of here.
Whew, out of the TV world.
Hey!
Naoto's breathing heavily.
Sheesh, she really put her life on the line for this.
Yeah, I mean, she's either really brave Or really reckless, I guess.
But without her efforts, we'd never have realized that the culprit is still at large.
The culprit is indeed still at large. I guess he or she couldn't help themselves. But I guess we are leaning towards the he, aren't we? We've been saying he this entire time. But maybe that's the game trying to throw me off.
You're too frickin' reckless, damn it.
Well, Kanji's made the decision. Reckless is what we're deeming it.
I never doubted that you'd all come for me.
Even after our antics at the club last week? Was it last week? I think it was.
Although the reality turned out to be far beyond what I'd imagined.
Yeah, I don't think you were expecting to be thrown into a TV and wake up in some sort of lab prepared for a body alteration procedure. But I do have to think, if you were anticipating that the killer would come after you and kidnap you, did you perhaps take precautions? Did you maybe set up some surveillance cameras that were hidden away, or put a GPS tracker on yourself or something? Anything to give us a clue.
What a dumbass. You're no genius at all.
Alright, Kanji, come on, take it easy. Naoto's just had a massive revelation. There's no need for the tough love act anymore. Okay, I think she's already got a lot to process.
We were tearing our hair out over you.
So you did worry about her, Kanji? Oh.
Oh, Kanji.
Shut up. Mind your own damn business.
I'll take her home. I don't think she can go back by herself.
Yeah, someone should definitely look after her.
It's all right. I can...
No way, Missy! Don't think that doing everything on your own is the adult thing to do.
That's right. You can lean on us for a little bit there, Naoto. Okay, you don't have to solve this case by yourself. We're a whole investigation team.
Come on, let's go. Grab on.
Damn, Brise taking charge. I like it. You were able to rescue Naoto safely, and it seems the case is not over yet. Boarded up lab. Is the achievement unlocked? Oh, hello.
Hey! Welcome back.
Yeah, you guys look pleased with yourselves. Probably thinking that the case is over, huh? Especially you, Adachi. You're positively glowing.
Sorry, we got off early today.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
Come on, take a seat.
Life's good. No one's getting murdered. Killers behind bars. All right. Plop.
They found Naoto-kun. Oh, do you know who Naoto-kun is? He just up and vanished without a word. But it looks like he's back now.
So these guys are still assuming that Naoto's a boy. I wonder how awkward that's going to be when she reveals herself to be a girl. I hope everything's going to be okay at school, because school can be freaking vicious sometimes, and if anyone just says anything about her at school, I'm going to get mad.
Way to put a scare into everyone. Heesh.
Because she's my friend now. We're not rivals anymore. I don't want to say that I know. I'm going to say I'm relieved. What?
You don't seem surprised.
I am very surprised. I'm not surprised that Naoto's safe. I'm surprised about the revelation that took place in the lab, but I'm playing my cards very close to my chest right now.
You didn't already know he was found, did you?
No. Why? Is that a problem if I did?
You really ought to do something about that habit of yours, Dojima-san.
Adachi's fidgeting him so much.
They go to the same school. Rumors spread fast out here, you know? But man, why'd Naoto-kun disappear?
Maybe he just went for a stroll.
I guess he can be a little difficult. Maybe he got sulky after being given the boot and ran away from home.
That's probably it. Yes.
But I tell ya, I was shocked to hear that he up and vanished like that. If there'd been a fourth kidnapping and murder, we'd be back to square one again.
So you thought about potentially Naoto got kidnapped and murdered?
Adachi.
You know what sucks? we still don't have proof that the Kubo kid murdered anyone besides Mr. Muraoka.
But you still got proof he murdered Mr. Muraoka. That's still a murderer behind bars, right?
How are we gonna make a case like this? I wonder if Dojima-san's instinct is right. Maybe there really is another perp out there. The real one.
Oh, is that what you're thinking, Dojima?
Adachi, how many times I gotta say it? Quit running your mouth like that.
Oh, he's snapping.
Well, sorry.
All right, see here.
What is going on?
Don't worry about the case. Just go study like a normal student.
I am doing my best.
If you don't...
If I don't, then...
I'm going to bed.
Dojima, you really shouldn't be holding your beer like that. It's just going to spill all over the floor. There he goes.
Sorry, I killed the mood there.
Yeah, I came back to a hostile lounge.
But yeah, I can totally understand why Dojima-san's worried. Just leave the case to us police. You know the problems it could cause if something happened, right?
Sure.
Like, if it happened you were mixed up in it. We'd be real worried.
Are more scary things gonna happen?
I can't tell if that's a threat or a genuine concern from both Dojima and Adachi to stay away from this case, you know? Yes. I don't want to lie to Nanako. I don't want to give her hope that everything's going to be okay and then something bad happens, you know? But as long as I'm around Nanako, we're going to be safe.
No way, Nanako-chan. Everything's alright now.
Well, Adachi's just going to lie straight up.
We caught the bad man, so no more scary things will happen, right? Everything's just fine.
Then again, they assume that they've got the killer, but there's a nagging feeling in Dojima's mind, probably similar to Naoto's, that the killer is still at large.
Okay.
Anyways, your dad's just a worrywart. Leave it to me. You might not know to look at me, but I got the most brains in the whole police department.
He's big brain. Nanako, he's galaxy brain Adachi.
Oh, was that too hard to understand? Did you get it?
It was, yeah, it's too big brain for you, for both of us. Oh, she understood.
Well, now that Dojima-san's gone, I should get going too. Good night.
Alright, but there's still so much food, you should probably take some, since you don't cook or anything. Man, there's a lot of cans on the table. There he goes. Kind of walking off with a big smile on his face. Adachi went back home. Hope he's walking.
What does got brains mean?
Oh, you didn't understand, you just nodded. Oh, Nanako. It means he's smart. Let's just...
So things will be alright?
Like I said, Nanako, as long as I'm around, things will eventually be alright. Nanako's fallen silent. The night passes with the awkward mood hanging in the air. Oh boy.